accurate because we've had some serious issues with the microphone that I've been using. So I'm trying something else this evening and see if it helps. And you could tell us whether or not it's too loud, too soft, or perfect. Gentlemen, when you're ready, I'm ready. May we be blessed as we go our way. May we be guided in peace. May we be blessed with health and joy. May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen. There's another verse to it, but can anybody let me know if that was too soft, too loud, in and out?
You gotta hold the amen a little longer.
Okay. Rabbi, we're going to try that just before Adon Olam. Is that okay with you? Thank you. Judy, no response to my question? Okay, good. Whoever that was who said you can hear me, thank you for letting me know. Hi, Alex. Thank you.
Good Shabbat, Alex. How are you? So happy that you're with us.
You need a microphone, Rabbi. Rabbi, it is 7:30.
Shabbat Shalom, Shabbat Shalom. I'm so happy that everyone is here. Bruchim Habaim to Temple Beth David here in Snellville, Georgia. Again, this is interactive service. We need you. We're blessed that you have joined us. We're blessed that you're with us. And we're so excited that you're here. So please use the chat function. Let us know where you're visiting from, near, far. Maybe it's down the street. Maybe you know all about Temple Beth David, so say hello. It is Friday night, May 15th, 2020, the 22nd of the Jewish month of ER 5780. For those of you following our pregnancy progress, the Rebbitzin, my wife, is now 29 weeks with our twin girls. We are coming to you live tonight from our Sunrise Sanctuary, and we are so happy that you have joined us. My name is Rabbi Jesse Charon, and I am privileged to be the spiritual leader of this vibrant and Hamish congregation. We are honored to have our talented Kabbalat Shabbat musicians, our president and Chazan Barry Nicholsberg, Bobby Horowitz, and Frank Monteleone. A special thank you to our vice president, Judy Kern, and who is the vice president, our streaming specialist, and all things technological. So again, if you have any tech issues, please, if you need to know how to access us, the Mishkan Tefillah, again, we are here at Temple Beth David, a URJ affiliated congregation, and we use the Mishkan Tefillah. So Judy manages the live chats, and we are so excited that you have joined us to celebrate with us, with our holy congregation. Our service for this Shabbat begins, again, in the Mishkan Tefillah with the Kabbalat Shabbat. And before we move into Kabbalat Shabbat, with the Nerot. Hadlakat Nerot, lighting the Shabbat candles. So I invite our Vice President up, Judy Kern, to assist us with the beautiful introduction, the prayer, and then the lighting of our Shabbat candles.
As these Shabbat candles give light to all who behold them, so may we, by our lives, give light to all who behold us. As their brightness reminds us of the generations of Israel who have kindled light, so may we, in our own day, be among those who kindle light. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kidshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lahad l'ker shel Shabbat. Blessed are you, Adonai our God, sovereign of the universe, who hallows us with mitzvot, command us to kindle the light of Shabbat.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam asher kitshanu b'mitzvotav v'tzivanu lehadlik ner shel Shabbat.
Shabbat Shalom from our family, our Temple Beth David family to you. A shout out to Rabbi Fred Natkin. And let us know, Alex, you're with us. If Max in the 505 and Albuquerque is here, please let us know. We're so blessed that all of you are here to enjoy this Sabbath service. And now we have a beautiful prayer, a beautiful song from our Chazan.
Oh, hear my prayer I sing to you. Be gracious to the ones I love, and bless them with goodness and mercy and peace. Oh, hear my prayer to you. Let us light these lights and see the way to you. And let us say Amen. Let us light these lights and see the way to you. And let us say Amen.
I begin with a prayer of gratitude for all that is holy in my life. God needs no words, no English or Hebrew, no semantics or no services, but we need them. I need them. Through prayer, I can sense my inner strength, my inner purpose, my inner joy, my capacity to love. As I reach upward in prayer, I sense these qualities in my Creator. To love God is to love each other. To work to make our lives better. To love God is to love the world God created and to work to perfect it. To love God is to love dreams of peace and joy that illuminate all of us and to bring that vision to life. Let us bring in the Sabbath. Let us go out and rise up in spirit and body as we greet our Sabbath bride, L'chadodi.
If you don't know the words to this, just sing La and you'll be fine, I assure you. La 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 l'chadodi, la 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 likrat kala, la 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 pnei Shabbat, pnei Shabbat nikabela, shamo v'zachor b'tzibur echad. Ishmianu El Hamnuchad, Adonai Echad, Ushemo Echad, L'Shemu Tiferet, Meliti la 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 Lechadati. La 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 likrat kala. La 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 pnei Shabbat. Pnei Shabbat nikabela. Hitoreri. Hitoreri. Ibaorech. Uri, 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 Shirdaberi, Kivod Adonai, Alayich la 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 lechadoti. La 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 ligrat kala. La 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 pnei Shabbat. Pnei Shabbat nikabela. Oy v'shalom. Ateret bala. Gam b'simcha. Utzola. Toch emunei. Segula. Boichala. Boichala. La 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 lechadati. La 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 ligrat kala. La 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 pnei Shabbat. Pnei Shabbat nikah. Pnei Shabbat nikah. Pnei Shabbat nikah. Bela.
When we think about Shabbat, I love Israel, and I love to lead trips to Israel. And on Friday afternoon before Shabbos, it's not the best time to go, but I always enjoy bringing people. Where in Yerushalayim? To the Shuk Machane Yehuda. And why? Because it is so crowded, because everyone is getting their wares and their food and preparing for Lichvod Shabbos, for the honor of Shabbat. But like clockwork, once it becomes the Sabbath, everything stops. Everything stops, because we know it's the time to celebrate the Sabbath. And what is the Sabbath? A taste of the world to come. A taste of the world to come, where we're greeted with angels. And how do we greet these angels? With Shalom Aleichem. Let us enjoy Shalom Aleichem.
Shalom Aleichem, Malachi Hashari, Malachi Elyon, Melech, Malachi Hamlachim, Akadosh Borech Hu. Boachem l'shalom, Malachi Shalom, Malachi Elyon, Mi Melech Malchi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Borech Hu, Barech Hu Ni l'shalom, Malachi Shalom, Malachi Elyon, Mi Melech Malchi Hamlachim, HaKadosh Borech Hu. Seichem l'shalom, malachei shalom, malachei elyon. Mi melech malchei hamlachim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu.
And now from Kabbalat Shabbat, where we have received the Sabbath is here. And now we have our evening service, Ma'ariv, our Aravit. And now we begin this service with the Chatzi Kaddish.
Yitkadash v'yitkadash Shemei Rabbah.
Amen.
V'yamad yivarach Yerutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon yom yomecha u'chayei dechol bet Yisrael ba'agala u'bizman kariv
Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbo Mevorach, Yadlam Nuamehu Maya, Yitbarach.
Yitbarach, v'yishtabach, v'yipar, v'yitramam, v'yitnaseh, v'yithadar, v'yitaleh, v'yitalal, Shemet Kudashah
B'rechu.
Leila mikol berchata v'shirata
Tosh bechata b'nechemata, damiran biyama.
v'imru.
Amen.
You know, in my life, I've been so blessed to have many teachers, many rabbis. Every rabbi has a rabbi. You know, ask your rabbi. You know, every rabbi has a rabbi. And one of my rabbis told me that we're all living in one house. We're all living in one house. We're one Gadsa Mishpacha, one big, large family in this one house. So what separates us? Rooms. Just a few rooms. It's the same house. So where is this holiness? Entrances to holiness are everywhere. The possibility of ascent is all the time, even at unlikely times and through unlikely places. There is no place on earth without the presence. You know what? We don't have to separate ourselves in these rooms. We open the doors. And how do we open the doors? Where we rise in body and spirit, and we have our call of worship, Baruch Hu.
Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Ya la 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 la. Baruch et Adonai Hamivorach. Baruch Adonai Hamivorach. Hamivorach le'olam va. Bahed Ahamivorach, Ahamivorach, Le'olam Vaed.
We're through the door. And who or what is God? God is. Blessed are you, Adonai, our God, ruler of the universe, who speaks the evening into being, skillfully opens the gates, thoughtfully alters the time and changes the seasons, arranges the stars in their heavenly courses according to plan. You are creator of day and night, rolling light away from darkness and darkness from light, transforming day into night and distinguishing one from the other. Adonai Tzvaot is your name. Ever-living God, may you reign continually over us into eternity. Blessed are you, Adonai, who brings on evening. Baruch atah Adonai, hama'ariv aravim. And now as we prepare to recite the Shema. I invite you to rise in body or spirit, again to sing with gusto and love. When we think about the Shema, we sing it every day, twice, in the morning and the evening. It's the first thing we teach our children, the last thing that we utter on our lips before we ascend to the world to come. We will sing out Shema, and then with an undertone, the Baruch Shem.
Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. 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 Baruch Shem Kivo Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Baruch Shem Kivo Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad. Shema Yisrael Adonai Eloheinu Adonai Echad.
Please be seated. And now our cantor is going to chant from the Masoretic text, the cantillation, V'ahavta.
V'ahavta et Adonai Elohecha b'chol levavcha u'b'chol nafshecha u'b'chol me'odecha v'hayu advarim ha'ele asher anochi mitzavecha hayom alevavecha v'shinatam levanecha v'dibahat bam v'shiftecha b'veitecha u'v'leftecha v'aderech u'b'shoftecha u'b'kumecha u'kshartam le'ot al yadecha v'hayu l'totafot ben einecha u'chtavtam al mezuzot beitecha u'visharecha למען תזכרו ועשיתם את כל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם. אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתיכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים. אני אדוני אלוהיכם. Adonai Elohechem emet.
Salvation is the Jews' victory over humane limitations, ignorance or insensitivity. It is the conquest of sinfulness of the evils resident within the self, pride, selfishness, hate, lust, cynicism, the deliberate rejection of goodness and truth. By Milton Steinberg. And how do we get through all this? We sing. Let us sing together. Mi chamocha.
Ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 la. Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, mi kamocha neder bar kodesh, norata hilo osefele, norata hilo osefele. Malechotecha ara uvanecha, bokeh hayam lifnei Moshe, ומרים זה אליה נובי אמרו Ze'eli Anovi Amaro Adonai Yimloch Li Olam Va'ed Adonai Yimloch Li Olam Va'ed Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai Mi kamocha nehedar bar kodesh Norata hilo osefele Norata hilo osefele.
You know, when we think about our Creator, how were we created? With Ruach Chaim, the living breath. And now we have this breath, and what do we do with it? We sing. We sing, but what are we singing about? What are we singing for? When we lay down, when we rise up, we're singing for peace. Let us enjoy Hashki Venu.
Hashkivenu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom, l'shalom, ve'hamitenu malkeinu l'chayim. Ufros aleinu sukat shlamecha, ufros aleinu sukat shlamecha. Amen. Shelter us beneath thy wings, O Adonai. Guard us from all harmful things, O Adonai. Keep us safe throughout the night until we wake with morning's light. Teach us, God, wrong from right. Amen. 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 Amen.
We are a people in whom the past endures, in whom the present is inconceivable without moments gone by. The Exodus lasted a moment enduring forever. What happened once upon a time happens all the time. Shabbat is not just a holiday, so much more. It's our homeostasis, our center point of life, where we're trying to get to. Shabbat is time, a feeling, an emotion, a spiritual exuberance, a time of excitement, a time of love. Let us celebrate together this Shamru.
Vishamro b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat lasot et ha-Shabbat letorotam berit olam. Vishamro b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat Lasot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. B'nei Ofen, b'nei Yisrael oti liolam. B'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat. Lasot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam. Ki shet yamim asa Adonai et ha-shamayim v'et ha-oretz b'shamru b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat. Lasot et ha-Shabbat letorotam berit olam. Ubayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash. Shabbat vayinafash. Shabbat vayinafash. Vishamro b'nei Yisrael et ha-Shabbat. Lasot et ha-Shabbat ledorotam berit olam.
Shabbat is a time to be sameach, for simcha, time of joy and happiness. And use the chat function. Let us know how you celebrate, how you honor Shabbat. What is Shabbat? How do we celebrate it? With an oneg Shabbos. And wherever you go, we elevate Sabbath. If it's with polishing candlesticks, eating a delicious challah, being with friends, family, making phone calls. And you know where it comes from? What's the source of all that? Yismichu.
Yismechu b'malechotecha shomre 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 Shabbat b'kore oneg Shabbat Yismechu b'malechotecha shomre 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 Shabbat b'kore oneg Shabbat Mekadeshe Mekadesh Shevi Shabbat Kulam Yisbeho Vayit Angumitu Bechashabat Yismechu B'malechutecha Shomre 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 Shabbat Bekore Oneg Shabbat Yismechu b'malechutecha shomre 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 Shabbat bekore oneg Shabbat uvashvi ratzita bo vekidash Shabbat chemtod yamim Uto korata Shabbat Ismechu b'malechutecha Shomre 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 Shabbat Bekore Oneg Shabbat Ismechu b'malechutecha Shomre 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 Shabbat Bekore Oneg Shabbat Zecher lemase v'reshi Shabbat. Zecher lemase v'reshi Shabbat Yismechu b'malechutecha Shomre, 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 Shabbat B'kore, Oneg Shabbat Yismechu b'malechutecha. Shomre, 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 Shabbat B'kore, Oneg Shabbat.
We are on holy ground. We are always on holy ground, but now as we enter the tefillah, the amidah, the standing prayer, traditionally people would take 3 steps back and then 3 steps forward. Why? To emulate Moshe Rabbeinu, because right now we're about to speak with God, pray as if everything depended on God, act as if everything depended on you. Let us now come together for the tefillah.
Na 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 na. That's not, no. We're going to do that one again. I got it. Anananananana Adonai. Ananananana Sabtai Tiftach. Ananananana Ofi Yagid. Ofi Yagid Tahilatecha. Ananananana Adonai. Ananananana Sabtai Tiftach. Ananananana Ofi Yagid. Ofi Yagid Tahilatecha. Ananananana Adonai. Ananananana Sabtai Titach. Ananananana Ofi Yagid. Ofi Yagid Tahilatecha. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu v'Elohei Avotenu b'Imotenu Elohei Avraham Elohei Yitzchak v'Elohei Yaakov Elohei Sarah Elohei Rivka Elohei Rachel v'Elohei Leah Ha'el Hagadol Hagipor v'Hanora El Elyon Gomer Chasadim Tovim V'Konei HaKol V'Zocher Chasdei Avot V'Imahot U'Megula Livnei Bneihem L'Ma'an Shemo B'Yahva Melech Ozer U'Mashiach U'Magin Baruch Atah Adonai Magen Avraham V'Yetzrat Sarah Atagi por leolam Adonai Mechaye hakal atarav leoshia morid hatal Mechakel chaim bechesed Mechaye hakol perachamim rabim Somef noflim perofer cholim Umatir asurim Kayem emunato li shenei afar michamocha pal kibburot umido melach melech memid chaye umatzmiya mitshua v'ne'emanat alechayot ha'akol baruch Atah Adonai Mechaye HaKol Atah Kadosh V'Shimcha Kadosh U'Kadoshim B'Chol Yom Yahalelu Chasela Baruch Atah Adonai Ha'el HaKadosh. You are holy. Your name is holy. And those who are holy praise you every day. Blessed are you, Adonai, the holy God. Baruch atah Adonai, ha'el hakadosh.
And now let us have a moment of silence, some meditation. As we transition from our moment of silence, the source of life, the tree of life, Eitz Chaim Hi.
It's Chaim Hi, B'machazikim Bach, V'tomechecha Me'ushar Deracheha Dacheino V'chometi Voteha Shalom Ashivenu Adonai Elecha v'nashuva Chadesh Yameinu Kedem Chaymi Machazikim Bach V'tomecheha Mehusha Deracheha Dacheno Am V'chol Netivoteha Shalom Ashivenu Adonai Elecha v'nashuva Chadesh Yameinu Kedem.
God of goodness, we give thanks for the gift of life, wonder beyond words for the awareness of soul, our light within, for the world around us so filled with beauty, for the richness of the earth which day by day sustains us. For all these and more, we offer thanks. Baruch atah Adonai, hatov shimcha ulecha na'eh lehodot. We have gratitude. We're always praying for blessings, blessings of peace. Shalom Rav.
Shalom Rabba Yisrael Amecha Tasim Leolam. 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 Ki atahu melech Adon L'chol hashalom. Ki atahu melech Adon L'chol hashalom. Shalom Rabba Yisrael Amecha Tasim Leolam. Shalom Rabba Yisrael Amecha Tasim Leolam. V'tov b'necha levarech et Amecha Yisrael bechol עת ובכל שעה בשלומך. שלום רבה ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. שלום רבה ישראל עמך תשים לעולם. Tasim leolam, tasim leolam.
The power of prayer can heal, connects us to people. We know that we're being held, we're supported. We're part of something greater than ourselves. We're part of a holy congregation. And now as we transition to our Misha Berach, our prayers for healing, where so many of us are in need of prayers for a refuah shlema, a full recovery of the mind, of the body, of the spirit. So many people, I don't even know how many people are in need of prayers. Everyone, we're in need of prayers. And if you know someone that's struggling, that's ill, that's not well, please use the chat function and let us know. Let us know who we can pray for. All those, the power of saying a name, to elevate the name and say, God, we're holding on to this person. Heal them. We're thinking about them. They need us, and we're here for you and for them.
Sarah Gambrell, Daniel Strummer, Irma Schiller, Ann Tepper, Katie Adler-Walmer, Don Copsey, Holly Contos, Butch and Margaret Bowen, Leo and Juanita Clausen, Anya Weiss, Matthew Zidell, Ann Olin, Susie Horowitz, Alan Falk, Susan Ellers, Celeste Wheel. Zelda Abbas, Morris and Felice Freeman, Morris and Margaret Goldstein, Barbara Whitlock, Jerry Hunt, Gary Yax, Dee Yax, Callie Hills, Daniel Trussell, Shelley Perkle,
Continue to share the names with us so we can recite these names. And here in our holy congregation, we recite these names.
Shelley Perkle, Brenda Gibson, Ben DeSalvo, Joel Kellner, Paula Terry, Peter Yarrow, Leslie Karsten, Anya Polara, Louisa Piet, Natalie Kohlhaas, Laura Friedman, Sonia Freitas, George Kirchhoff, Jean Kirchhoff, and all those afflicted with COVID-19.
Nick and Connie Spinelli, Jim Wade, Betty Fowler, Mary Staple, and Nancy Jennings.
Mike and Kathy Bromblow,
Susie Horowitz, Ann Olin, Laura Friedman, Andrew Wheeler, Edwin Speck.
Jackie Julie, Mark Bastowski, David Zlotton, Maya Dickens, Jody Perkins, Tom Finkelstein, Jack Finkelstein, Lenore Jacobson. We're also praying for the safe return of Tommy and Emily Cook and all those that are in need of healing. You're not alone. We're here with you. And as we elevate these names for prayer, where does the prayer come from? Tradition from our ancestors, from God. Misha Berach.
Misha Berach Avotenu Mikor HaBrecha Laimotenu. May the source of strength, who bless the ones before us, help us find the courage to make our lives a blessing, and let us say Amen. Misheberach imotenu mikor habrecha Yavotenu. Bless those in need of healing with Fu'ah Shlema, the renewal of body, the renewal of spirit, and let us say Amen.
I want to share something interesting with all of you on this evening's Dvar Torah. So I want to first just wish everyone a good Shabbos, Shabbat Shalom. We should only be blessed with health, with happiness, with peace for all of us. This Shabbat, we return to the double blessing of a double Torah portion as we close out Sefer Vayikra, Toras Kahuna, all these laws about the Kohanim. We're transitioning the book of Leviticus, all about the Levites, the rules, the laws. Our first parsha this week is Bahar, on the mountain. And this refers to what mountain? Mount Sinai. On this mountain, Sinai is very important. It's an important location for us. Because why? In another 2 weeks, we will be celebrating Shavuot, our holiday in which we recall being given the Torah at this same location on Har Sinai. Living in these COVID-19 times, Mount Sinai, the giving of the Torah, and all of this, it may seem superfluous. We are here tonight because the Torah is so much more than just the 5 books. The Torah is our blueprint for life, and it connects us with Jewish communities all over the world. While I have prepared some words of Torah to share with you tonight, the most important message I have for you is why it is important to tune in. You're with us here. You're with us to tune in, to connect to your Judaism and to Temple Beth David. It's important for us to learn together, but it is equally important to find strength, peace, and meaning in life. This is where Judaism comes in. This is my role as your spiritual leader. Shabbat is a special time in my household, and I hope this service tonight, and my words, I hope that all of this enhances your Shabbat atmosphere in your home too. So let's jump in and find out how these 2 Torah portions can speak to us where we are today. First, some vocabulary, which we'll get to. Shemitah. I'm sure we know, if you're familiar with the Hebrew Bible, Shemitah, the sabbatical year, the 7th year, and Yovel, the Jubilee year, anyone want to type in what year is that? 7 times 749, the year following, the 50th year. Good job. We learn in this parsha that not only do we as people need to observe Shabbat, but all this is interesting. Not only do people celebrate Shabbat, the land of Israel is required to observe Shabbat. Furthermore, this parsha also has another common theme found in our tradition, freedom. Let us explore the first theme of Shabbat. We are aware of ways in which Jews observe Shabbat. You are participating in one right now. Here, you're tuning in to our temple service. Many usher in Shabbat by giving tzedakah, engaging in righteous deeds. Hopefully earlier tonight, or if you're like me, I don't want to eat before, I eat after. Later tonight, you'll have a delicious Shabbat meal. Let us know what you're having. Type it in. I said this is interactive. Let us know what delicious food you're having for Shabbat. We have special blessings for the children. We have special blessing for our spouses, for Shabbat candles, which we heard, wine, grape juice, also challah, or any bread on hand, even matzah. Here, do you know that you can say, not only ala chilat matzah, you can just say hamotzi on matzah. So all that will do. We observe Shabbat by making this time different from the rest of the week by putting gratitude first. Maybe we abstain from watching television or spending money. Maybe we read a Jewish book or listen to Jewish music. Calling our friends or loved ones to check in and wish them Shabbat Shalom is also a beautiful Shabbat practice. It's not how many of these Shabbat practices you have. What is important is incorporating Shabbat practices into your home and into your life that brings you a sense of meaning. How does this same sense of Shabbat apply to the land of Israel? In Leviticus chapter 25, verses 3 and 4, we read, "For 6 years you may sow your field, and for 6 years prune your vineyard, and you may gather in its crop. But the 7th year shall be a complete rest for the land, a Sabbath for Hashem. Your field you shall not sow, and your vineyards you shall not prune." Rashi, Rabbi Shlomo ben Yitzchaki, one of our most prolific rabbinic commentators, explains that during this year, the 7th year, the Shemitah year, it is forbidden for people to treat their fields as their own and prevent others from enjoying the harvest. The harvest is to be used as food. But again, it may not be used for commerce. Why? Because everything belongs to God. It's a time for rest. The sabbatical year is a reminder that God created the world and all within it, not that we should hoard and think of only ourselves. Everything belongs to God. The takeaway of Shemitah is to concern ourselves with the needs of others and to share our bounty, to share our harvest with everyone while respecting the earth. In the Torah, Shemitah refers to the land of Israel, but we know that the Torah is our blueprint here. It's our blueprint for our lives wherever we live. So here at Temple Beth David, we now have planted a vegetable and herb garden, and we will be sharing our harvest with those in need. We will be caring for our earth by harnessing the rainwater that God provides to water our garden, and we will be connecting with one another as we acknowledge how fortunate we are to have this wonderful world that God created. Moving on to the topic of Yovel. Here, Yovel, the Jubilee year. According to the Torah portion, the Jubilee year occurs on the year following the 7 Shemitah cycles, the 50th year. What connection do we have between the Jubilee year and freedom? Here, think about that. What does that mean to be free? The root of the word Yovel, the Hebrew name for this Jubilee year, means ram and alludes to the blowing of the ram's horn, a shofar that announces this special year. Here, not only on Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur do we have the shofar. Those are the two holidays we're most familiar with, but also in the time of the Messiah. Do you know that that's how we're going to usher in the Messianic age? With the sounding of the shofar. According to Ramban, the word Yovel refers to movement. Since slaves are freed in the Jubilee year, we take from this proclamation of freedom that all people have the freedom to move as they please. We thankfully live in a country that has abolished slavery. Though in 2020, we know that freedom is not equally accessible to all, with unemployment, underemployment, the threat of COVID-19, and unequal access to healthcare, education, basic needs, there is still much work to be done before we are all free. The concept of a Jubilee year is to remind us that God is the source of all. It is another reminder that while we may have a roof over our heads, sufficient savings to weather the unexpected, and so many other blessings, there are many who do not. We hear the proverbial shofar waking us up to act to help enable more of our brothers and sisters to experience freedom. We do this. We don't do anything. What do? We have to act. We have to hear the call, the shofar. That's why we sound it. So to act. And what do we do this? What is the action? Volunteering our time, our talents, our resources. Shabbat, Shemitah, Yovel, all of these markers in time, they signify something greater. They signify that God is the creator of the world, that we must always acknowledge that we have responsibility to the world that God created and everything within it. The final parsha, and again, we have a double portion, so it's a lot. The last book that we're going to read before we transition to Numbers, Bamidbar, is Bechukotai. And this continues with the themes of blessings. The parsha begins with the blessing that await the Jewish people if we live up to our covenant with God, and quickly transitions into a list of curses that will befall us if any attempt is made to destroy the covenant. As I share this sermon in this is not all but vacant sanctuary. Well, we're in here, and all of you here, we're all together tuning in at home. We may feel that we are not receiving any blessings right now. Here, it's a possibility. We're going through a difficult time, and you might feel that you're not blessed. Shabbat is a time of spiritual elevation, but that may seem more challenging without the camaraderie that comes from gathering in person with your spiritual community. It's not easy to practice physical distancing. It's not easy. It takes a toll. But we're here. I want you each to think about the blessings in your life. If you feel comfortable, share them in the chat. Again, we need you. We're all together. We're all a family. And if you prefer, I would love to receive emails from you about all kinds of blessings in your life and what gives you strength. We may feel that we are the recipients of punishments rather than blessings. But if you make it a daily habit to either express your blessings aloud or in writing, you will find that life is full of miracles. I promise you, you will find that life is full of miracles. Our Jewish tradition teaches us that love is greater than fear. In this Torah portion, one of the explanations of why punishments and curses are listed is to encourage us to not obey God's commandments. The inclusion of the curses and punishments is to reinforce the idea that there are consequences to actions. Again, we don't obey just because we say we have to do the good thing, but they elevate us to want to always do good. Sometimes doing the right thing comes easily, and sometimes we need to be informed of what unsavory outcome could occur if we stray from the path of hope, light, and goodness. The final analysis is the overall reason for living Jewish lives. Here, the final analysis, the reason to live a Jewish life should not be out of fear. We don't do this because we're afraid, but we do it because we have a sense of pride and love for our Jewish heritage and all of our Jewish traditions. As is customary when concluding a book of the Torah, as I said, that's it, Bahar and Bechukotai, and now we're moving into the next book. What do we say? Please join me if you know what we say. Chazak, chazak, v'nit chazek. Be strong, and may we be strengthened. Good Shabbos, Shabbat Shalom. Before we transition into the Aleinu, again, tonight is the 37th day of Svirata Omer, of the counting of the Omer. So let us now recite this 37th day of the Omer. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kishanu b'todah v'tzivanu al Tzvirata Omer. Hayom shiva u'shloshim yom shehem chamisha shavuot u'shnei yamim la'omer. And we are in the week of Gvura Shebisod. And now let us rise in body and spirit as we have the opening of the Aron HaKodesh. And we have the second paragraph in our Mishkan Tefillah of Aleinu.
עלינו לשבח לאדון הכל, לתת גדולה ליוצר בראשית, שלא עשנו כגויי הארצות, ולא שמענו כמשפחות האדמה, שלא שם חלקנו כהם, וגורלנו ככל עוונם, ואנחנו קוראים ומשתחווים ומודים לפני מלך מלכי המלכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. שהוא נוטה שמיים ועושה הארץ, ומושבי הקרוב בשמיים ממעל, ושינת עוזו בגוהי מרומים. הוא אלוהינו אין עוד. אמת מלכנו אפת זולתו, ככתוב בתורתו, וידעת היום והשיבותה אל לבביך, כי אדוני הוא האלוהים בשמיים ממעל, ועל הארץ מתחת אין עוד. For you spread out the heavens and established the earth. Your majestic abode is in the heavens above, and your mighty presence is in the loftiest heights. You are our God, there is none else. In truth, you are our sovereign without compare, as is written in your Torah. Know then this day and take it to heart, that Adonai is surely God in the heavens above and on the earth below. There is none else. ונאמר, והיה אדוני למלך על כל הארץ ביום ההוא, ביום ההוא יהיה אדוני אחד, ושמו ושמו אחד.
Please be seated. Now in our congregation, here in this holy community, times have changed. Times have changed. And how do we respond? How do we respond? We look to our Jewish text, our sages, and say, what can we do? And we're living in difficult times. And therefore, we have now taken on, incorporated our Jewish tradition of reciting El Malei Rachamim. For all of those that are no longer with us, that have died, that have been taken away from this terrible affliction, from COVID-19, from this magefa, this pandemic. And as our cantor beautifully chants El Malei Rachamim, what does this mean? That the soul should continue to be bound with the glory of God and never forgotten.
Rabbi, more than 88,000 Americans have now died of this pandemic. El Malei Rachamim Shochein Baromim Hamse Menucha Nechona Tacha Kanfei HaShekhinah Im Kedoshim Utehorim Kezohar Harakia Masirim Lanishmot Yakireinu Shahalcho Leoleamam Bal Harachamim Yastirem B'Sefter Kinafav Liolamim Vayitzror Bitzror Achayim Et Nishmatam Adonai Hu Nachalatam Yanu B'Shalom Hamishkavam V'nomar Amen.
We never forget. And as we prepare for the Kaddish Yatom, the Mourner's Kaddish, the light of life is a finite flame. Like the Shabbat candles, life is kindled, it burns, it glows, it is radiant with warmth and beauty. But soon it fades, its substance is consumed, and it is no more. In light we see, in light we are seen. The flames dance, and our life burns down in gutters. There is an end to the flames. We see no more, and we are no more seen. Yet we do not despair, for we are more than a memory slowly fading into the darkness. With our lives, we give life. Something of us can never die. We move in the eternal cycle of darkness and death, of light and life. But we are always remembered. If you are commemorating, if you're in mourning, 7 days, God forbid, if someone has been taken from this world to the next, and you are in Shiva, in mourning, let us know. 7 days of mourning. And from the 7 days of mourning, we continue to mourn. For 30 days, Dr. Norman Fried, we continue to remember. We will never forget.
Helen Brudner,
Gary Peck. From these 30 days of mourning, we continue for 11 months. Pedro Martinez, Helen Brudner, Gary Peck, Norman Laycock, Elabeth Green, we never forget. We always remember. Please, if you have lost someone this year, let us mourn together. Let us celebrate life together. Let us remember and share stories together.
Malcolm Bright,
And after 11 months, on the anniversary of the departed, when they're no longer with us physically they're no longer with us, but they are. We have candles that we light, yard-site candles, names we remember. And our holy congregation, let us remember Sarah Paratsky, Samuel Rushin, Hai Perez, Linda Galsted, Francis Diskin, Les Mayer, Burton Paycoff, Pearl Cummins, Malka Kroll, Judy Serrazzo Smith, Samuel Levy, Malva Dobrikin, Andrew Levitt, Alan Levine, Gerald Roman, Sylvia Kaplan, Murray Schlein, Benjamin Weiss, Cy Dankberg, Samson Nathan Weiss, Alex Fine. And all of these names, let us say, Zichronam Livracha, may their memories forever be a blessing. I ask for all of us to rise in solidarity as we recite together the Mourner's Kaddish. Yit Gadal v'yit Kadash Shemei Rabbah, Be'alma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, B'chayechon uvyomechon uv'chayei dechol Beit Yisrael, Ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru Amen. Yehi Shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam ul'almei almaya, Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, V'yitadar, v'yitale, v'yitalal, shemei dekudsha, brichu, le'ela, min kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechemata, da'amiran, ba'alma, v'imru, amen. Yehi shlama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael, v'imru, amen. Oseh shalom bimromav. Hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Amen. And now as we continue with Adon Olam.
Adon Olam Hashem Alach B'terem kol Yetzir Nivra Li'ed Nasa V'chetzov kol Azai Melech Shemo Nikra V'yacharei Kichlot HaKol Levato yimloch nora beho haya beho hove beho yeh betifara behu echad be'ein sheni lehamshilo lehachbira Beli Reshit, Beli Tachlit, Velo ha'oz ve'hamizra ve'hu eli ve'chai goali ve'tzor chevli bi'ein tzara ve'honisi umanosli menat kosi b'yom ekra biyado of Kid Rochi. Be'ain tishan bi'ha'ira ba'im rochi geviyati Adonai li velo ira.
And now we have another song as well, another beautiful song that we're going to listen to.
This one, Rabbi, we're singing for you this evening because you're about to take a long trip. And most of us who know you think you're insane for doing it. But there's no stopping you. And so we're going to sing you Tefillat Haderech, which is a traveler's prayer. May we be blessed as we go our way. May we be guided in peace. May we be blessed with health and joy. May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen. May we be sheltered by the wings of peace. May we be kept in safety and love. May grace and compassion find their way to every soul. May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen. 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 May this be our blessing. Amen. Safe travels, Rabbi.
Thank you. Thank you. Blessings to all of us. Thank you. I'm so honored and excited to be here with you. And what announcements do we have? Our president, Barry Nicholsberg, and also our chazan. We have some announcements.
I do not have any this evening, Rabbi.
Okay. And our vice president, do we have some announcements? Judy.
Next week, we are going to change. We are not going to stream services on Zoom. We're only going to go directly to YouTube. The YouTube channel link is on the homepage of the website, tbdga.org. And Shira and I are working on instructions that Rabbi will send out, and hopefully we won't have any issues because we think the feed will be better just going to YouTube.
So no more Zoom as of, this is our last night of Zooming.
Can you repeat all that? Because somebody said they couldn't hear me.
Well, this is the last time we will be coming to you via Zoom. We will only be on YouTube starting next Friday. There will no longer be services on Zoom after tomorrow morning. So please go to our website, tbdga.org, and you will find the new link, and it will be hopefully a permanent one to our channel on YouTube. And we will see you there. And the reason we're doing it is because we think it will be a better feed. We certainly hope so. With that, I do want to take just a moment and thank Judy Kern for helping us this evening and almost 24 hours a day at this point. Judy, there is no way that this would be streamed to anyone without you here, and I cannot thank you enough for it. Bobby Horowitz, you're not just a guitarist, you're everything to everyone. You pinch, you just jump in whenever needed, and I can tell you it's greatly appreciated. I don't think you were thanked enough. So please, on behalf of the synagogue, let me thank you for all that you do. Frank, you have been here the longest with me, and you're still here, which I find a blessing. And thank you, Frank. Rabbi, there is no possible way the synagogue would be where it is today without you and your wife. We thank you both ever so much. I said it jokingly, I will say it for sure. We pray for your safe return, and we look forward to it. And as one final note, next Friday evening, I will step back into leading the service because the rabbi will not have returned yet. For those of you who are not aware, I led services for a little over 3 years while we waited for Rabbi Jesse to finish his schooling so we could get him here. So now that he's here, I have happily stepped back, but next week I will step in for one time only.
I will share my adventures when I return. So please, I will incorporate that into my Divrei Torahs, my words of Torah. If you, I'm always accessible and available via my phone and email and then Facebook and private message. Last announcement, I'm just so excited again to share words of Torah with our Sunday school. This is a phenomenal Sunday class that we will have the last Sunday of the school year, our ice cream party, and with our resident artist extraordinaire. You know who you are. So we're so excited to do our activities via Zoom. So again, we will be utilizing the Zoom platform for our educational opportunities, but not for our services. We're all blessed. Let us now receive. Yes, the virtual oneg. The virtual oneg this evening is sponsored by Sandra Lesser in memory of Dr. Lanny Lesser. Again, thank you so much for doing this. And for Dr. Lanny Lesser, may you have an Ilui Neshama. May the soul continue to rise, to be bound in the glory with God and in heaven. And we say amen. And now as we rise in body and spirit, as we all benefit from this, all of us, we're about to be blessed with the priestly benediction.
Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha.
May the protector guard us and bless us.
Ya'er Adonai pnav elecha v'choneka.
May the Creator shine countenance upon us.
Yisa Adonai pnav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom.
And may the Creator illuminate our eyes, and may we live in a world where we know peace.
V'yasem
lecha shalom.
Shabbat Shalom, a good Shabbos. I look forward to davening with all of us, with praying with all of you, with everyone tomorrow at 11 a.m. via the last YouTube and Zoom, correct? And we're just going to continue on the YouTube platform. Good Shabbos, Shabbat Shalom. Be well. Shabbat Shalom to everyone. Shabbat Shalom.